Thanks for joining us again. Today at the Hobbit House we have a concrete cistern, a water pump made for a cistern,
The Franklin Electric C1 series.
a lovely new paint job,
Check out our lovely new paint job.
and the rest of the plumbing,
I've got myself a puzzle.
plus a few other finishing details. See you in 15 seconds.
So we have a cistern. And some conduit run to it. The junction box here. And I've got a float switch and a pump down there that need to be assembled. And somebody finally makes a good pump designed for a cistern. Built like a deep well pump, but with the intake on the bottom. I believe this one is a 6-stage. Anyway, the Franklin Electric C1 series is pretty nice. Thing comes with this optional base. Of course, it screws on. But we don't need this to be this high. We want to use as much of the water as we can without the intake being right on the bottom. But it wouldn't be anyway. But I think I want to use part of this piece as a mount, because it'll fit so nicely with this upside down toilet flange. It'll either go on it that way, or this part fits through here. It does, I tried it. I think I might cut both of these down, but to see what height we're after here, first do some testing with the float switch I have. See what sort of a range that will operate in nicely. And when the water level is high enough, the pump will be on. And we want it to shut off before the pump starts sucking air. So now I'll do some fiddling with that, figure out what I want to do. Right, so I'm going to put this one inside of this one and cut them both down to the minimum possible height to have good contact between them here. So I'll leave them about 1 inch tall. Leave about 1 inch there, and leave about 1 inch there, so that we're only raising this thing 1 inch higher than otherwise. There, now that's a pretty tight fit as it is. And then once I've got it in place, I'll put a couple screws through there. Okay, there's the mount in place. and the piping, except for the last joint. I just have to strap my float switch somewhere. I've got this valve here because we now will have two separate water systems on cabin's site, and we'll be able to join them with valves inside this house here so that we can run the whole place off of this pump or the pump that we already have up there for maintenance or cleaning or breakdown. We just have to go inside this building here, turn the appropriate valves, or since we have no water collection down here because we have no roof to collect water from, if the cisterns up the hill there that are collecting off of the large metal roof are full and we know there's a decent rain coming, again, by turning the appropriate valves and turning off the power to this pump, we can open this valve with this system connected to the other water system and fill this cistern from the ones up the hill so that they'll have capacity to accept the coming rain. So check out our lovely new paint job. And out here, the guys have got all the wainscoting up. And in the kitchen, we have a bit of darker of a wall color there. The fireplace going in. We've actually got a ceiling up there and a pipe assembled. And in here, I've got myself a puzzle. That's temporary power, of course. But on the water side of things, you know, we have two separate systems coming in. On the left, the existing water system for the other two cabins. The other Hobbit House and the other one. And on the right, our new one, our new cistern that we just did here. So with those and these valves and other valves on the property, we have the option to run everything off of either system or any combination really that you can think of if anything is to break down or need cleaning or service. And now here I need to assemble the same filter arrangement as in the other Hobbit. So I got first 3 sediment filters to do that'll go in stages for longer time between changing filters and maintaining better flow. We'll probably have like a 20 micron filter in this, and then a 10, and then a 5. Then we'll have this big housing with a carbon block filter in it. And then the UV tube, which will kill anything that might be in the water. Rendering it perfectly safe and tasty. And of course the water heater and the pressure tank, which the pump pumps up, and this holds water under pressure, and when you open the faucet the pressure in this tank from having air in it is what's coming out the faucet, so you don't have to have the pump running all the time. The pump is controlled by this pressure switch. It operates in a range, just like an air compressor or something. That'll go like, turn the pump on when you get down to 40 psi and turn it off once it's pumped up to 60 psi. But so the pump is allowed to pump the full capacity of this 1-inch line. And then we've got the safety overpressure valve and a boiler drain type valve that you can drain the tank with or just use for utility garden hose purpose. Like this one we've been using, which is temporary. About to chop that off up here. So let's see what I come up with. There we go. Much better. Now it's November. Temperature 47 degrees. Humidity 300%. Visibility 4.5 inches.